1811. In this video, we will be analyzing and forecasting the market for Standard and Poor Index 500, or also known as SP 500, from 15 till 19 June. So let's begin. We are currently on a 1-day chart on an SP 500, and here we can draw an FIB extension. Let me draw that. We will draw the FIB channel, a FIB retracement somewhere around from the low towards the high. Over here, we will place it somewhere around here. Here we can see that the SP 500 has tested the golden ratio, which is somewhere around 0.50. If we see a breakthrough downwards from this golden ratio, thus a short position can be created for the SP 500. Moreover, if we see that the retracement has happened and we have seen a bounce off or a bullish move or any fundamental, thus a long position can be created on the SP 500. Moreover, we can also draw another FIB channel, which would be somewhere around here. And here we can see that the market has tested a ratio of 23.6. If we see a breakout, what I am expecting for the SP 500 is to do for the week ahead is that we can expect a breakout. We can test this resistance, this support, as previously we have seen that the market has been consolidating in this particular area. Thus we can expect a bounce up from this support, or we can expect a bounce up from an 50 ratio, which is somewhere around 2700. Thus what I'm expecting for the SP 100 is that we are bearish on the SP 500, and we can expect a move towards the ratio of 38.2, or towards the golden ratio, which is 50, which is more likely to be happen, as in this area we can see that the market has been in a choppy manner and we have seen an bounce off. Moreover, we can draw the major resistance and support for the SP 500. Let me draw that, which would be some around here. And here we can see that the market has been continuously testing this zone, and here we can see a bounce of upwards. Again, we have seen that the market has tested the support and we have seen a bounce upwards. Here we have seen a gap downwards, and the market since then traded in momentum of being bearish. Here, however, we have seen a bullish momentum and a V-shaped recovery in SP 500. Again, we have seen a significant sell off in the SP 500, and what we are expecting according to the FIB ratio is that the SP 500 can reach an area of 2800, or an area of, after breaking 2800, and an area of 2750, as the SP 500 has also currently tested this resistance zone, which has previously acted as an resistance and in support. Moreover, we can also draw a major support for the SP 500, which would be some around here till here. We can see that the market has respected the channel, and we have seen that the market has tested here. Here we have seen a gap up. Here we have seen that the market fake breakout. Here we have seen that the market has taken the support of this support zone. Here also we have seen that the market has taken the support of the support zone. Moreover, we can see that the market is testing and support trend line. Let me draw that also some around here. Let me draw that in a zone. Here we have seen a breakout, or it can be a false breakout also. However, until and unless if we do not see 4 hourly candle or a 1 hourly candle closing below this trend line, a long position cannot or a short position should not be made, neither long neither short. Moreover, we can see an ascending channel being formed for the SP500. Let me draw that also so it's more clear to be traded. Some around here till here. There are two scenarios. However, we have seen a breakdown upwards. We can expect a bearish move downwards and in range of this which I have drawn. However, we can expect a bounce of upwards due to any fundamental and a test towards this upper resistance and a move downwards. Moreover, going on in a smaller time frame on a 4-hourly chart, here we can also see an ascending channel being formed as some around here till some around here. Here the market is making a ascending channel. This is the support, this is the resistance. We can, however, here on a 1-day chart we have seen on a lower time frame that the SP 500 has broken downwards. Thus, a bearish move can be expected downwards. However, moreover, we have seen a divergence which is a hidden bearish divergence as the market is making an higher high from some around here till here. Let me change the color to blue so it's more prominent. From here till here, higher low. However, the market is the indicator is making a lower low, which suggests which tell us according to the divergence theory that it is an hidden bearish divergence, which tell us that we can expect a bearish move after a breakout of this support trend line, and recently we have seen a breakout of trend line. Thus, coming on the fundamentals why we are bearish for the SP500 are that during the FOMC meeting, the Fed indicate there will be a slow economic recovery by keeping the interest rate low as possible to 0% until 2022. Fed sent a bearish signal for the market as the result sell off happened, which we can see some around here. Coronavirus are steadily moving up. Brazil and South American countries in general are having an outbreak pushing global cases into the new heights. Second wave of COVID-19 is possible and rare overly optimistic behavior are happening. Part of China are being shut down again because of COVID-19 cases. Moreover, Fed is lowering treasury purchasing, however, repo level is still the same. And moreover, we can also see that the US total debt including corporate is now more than $55.9 trillion, which and moreover we can see that within high level of debt the recovery time will be longer than expected, which is 2022. USD will be in trouble, due to which we can see a heavy sale of the consumer dumping confidence or the consumer confidence dumping and in the trouble, and the government keeps printing the money, increasing in the spending, which will likely happen by the second stimulus package. International travel wouldn't be back until 2022. And in a nutshell, to think the stock market is back to 2020 positive at this moment is too optimistic, and the correction will take place soon. Thus, we are bearish. In the summary or in a nutshell, we are bearish for the SP500, and we will go for, or we will be looking for going short with a stop loss just placed above some around here. Our first take profit would be some around here according to the Fib retracement, some around 2018 2880. Then our second profit would be this support zone, which would be some around 2798. If you do like my analysis, do like, share and comment below, and do consider subscribing as we are very near to reach 100 subscribers. Thanks for watching.